Everyone, welcome to Diana's Diary. Mommy, I want to specially and humbly welcome you for giving us your time. I value you so much. I cherish you so much. I know that you are imparting life and you are helping the kingdom. And when I reach out to you, you didn't hesitate. I know you have so much on your plate. But the fact that you've been able to give me this time, I appreciate it and I do not take it for granted. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mom, before we go on the nice topic that we're going to treat, just tell us a bit about yourself because it's your first time with us. You tell us a bit about yourself, and mostly the youth are also here. They've seen your flyer, they've seen that you were mom, you have kids, you've got yourself up there. We admire you. What are some of the things that help you to be there? If you can also let us know so that you're the better you go to do.
Thank you so much. Like you said, I am Reverend Cynthia Sutherland. I'm a minister or a pastor in charge of a branch in Milton Keynes of Victory Bible Church. I'm a mother of 4, 2 girls and 2 boys. Well, 2 women and 2 men, if I should put it that way. And God indeed has blessed me with a husband who supports me really well. Dedication is one thing that I hold dear in everything that I do. Committing, dedicating, pushing myself to do it is what has brought me this far. There's something in this world that it comes easy to you unless you commit to it, unless you say that, I'll go the extra mile, unless you say that I'll put in more, and that will take you wherever you want to be. So my entire life, I think it's been about committing, especially when it comes to the things of God, and like the topic you were treating, parenting, and whatever God blesses your hand with, you have to be committed to it. It's difficult, but when you put your hands to do it and you force yourself to do it, the results are inevitable. It will come. People will see it. So that is me, Reverend Cynthia. I have a nursing background, but I'm not practicing, so I don't talk about it.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. God bless you, Mommy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. So today we're talking about mentorship.
Yes.
You can't wait.
Thank you. What I want us to do is that I want it to be very conversational, because if I'm not on the purpose, I want to have conversations. So
everyone, please. Everyone has to be talking. So just say, Mommy, I want to come in. Then your comment on the comment section. Let's be practical.
Yes. Let's be conversational. You can ask me questions. You can stop me, ask questions. If I have a question to ask all of us, I will do it. So, yes, I'm going to talk to us today about mentorship. What I have learned is that this generation, we don't understand what mentorship means. Therefore, we are not taking advantage of it. We see mentorship as in the corporate world. Everything else doesn't need mentoring. But every aspect of our lives, we need, one way or the other, we need somebody to mentor you. You have said, you and your sister, I was listening. Whatever you are doing today is because your mother modeled something for you to see. That is why you are doing it. So every aspect of life needs somebody to mentor you. Now, when we talk about mentorship, it's basically somebody pouring into you, or empowering you, or equipping you to become what you need to become, what you want to become. You understand? What you want to do in life. You need somebody who knows something about it, or who have experienced what you want to become or what you want to do. That is it. Mentorship is a relationship. Mentorship is a relationship between 2 people, less experienced and well experienced, so sharing ideas. What do you want to know? This is what I have learned. This is what I've done in the past. or this is what I want to know. So then you share ideas, or the well experienced person or the advanced person will be able to pour into you what they have learned in life. There is something that my husband says a lot, and usually he says that there are certain things that you don't have to experience just because somebody has experienced it before. And most of the time it's the negative aspect of life, when things have become very uncomfortable, when things are very critical. You don't have to go through it. If somebody has gone through it and has got a result out of that, there is no point for you to go into it, go through that pain, go through that disappointment, go through that failure, because somebody has done it and they have an experience that they can share with you so that you don't repeat the same. And that is what this generation, our generation, we lack. We want, there's a saying, and if the young people will bear with me, let me make my own mistake. We always want to make our own mistake, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's not worth making that mistake because somebody's made it. And with you, I know you were a nurse as well, and you know that your practice is evidence-based. Evidence-based, somebody has practiced it, somebody has done it, and they have come to realize that this is how we do it, that will become effective. So you don't have to start from the scratch. Somebody's experience can help you. I always say that for you to be able to get to the top, we, the parents, we, the mentors, we, the pastors, have gone through certain things, and as a result have come to a certain point. So if somebody is coming, they don't need to start from the bottom. They can just start from where we have gotten to. Do you understand it? And so it's very important that we find somebody who had got experience in life that we can learn from, so that we don't start from the scratch. If I started from the scratch, I've done step 1, step 2, probably they were okay. Step 3, I had something wrong. I have learned from it, and I'm telling you so that you don't repeat the same failure or the same mistake that I made. So mentorship is very critical. It's very critical in every aspect of life. And like I said, I think most of the time when we talk about, we look at the workplace, we look at the corporate world. When you go to work, they will give you somebody to mentor you. But apart from that, life generally, we all need something. We all need someone that can help us. So there is the formal mentorship and informal mentorship. Mentorship, like I said, is a two-way thing. You are equipping somebody to become. So sometimes, like, it's more, I don't want to go into coaching, because mentorship and coaching had got this borderline. But pouring, somebody needs help and you have that answer, so give it to them. So in the workplace, in ministry, this is how I did it. I don't want you to struggle the way I struggle. There's so many things that I have been through as a pastor that I don't want anybody coming after me to go through that, because I've learned something from it. And so life generally, we all need mentors. We all, whether you are a parent, whether you are a child, even a mentor needs a mentor. If you're a mentor, it doesn't mean that you have arrived. There are certain aspects in your life that you need somebody to come and speak into your life, or help you see better than you see now. So that is what mentorship is all about. You don't know it all, but you need somebody that will help you. Proverbs 27:17, it says that as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. So I am sharp, but I've got a blunt knife and I need to sharpen it to be effective. So basically that is it. Mentorship is sharpening somebody to become or to do what they have in mind, or you think that they can become. So they're pouring into them. So that's mentorship, the introduction basically. So if there's any question for me.
Wow, that's powerful. Yeah. Anybody so far? Or we are all learning?
Yes.
Anybody with a question? Reverend wants us to interact on, so please.
Yeah.
You ask me a question, and if you want to talk, just ask, and I'll accept you. Request, and I'll accept you. Yeah. So far, no question
No.
yet.
So, like I said, it's very critical in everything that we do. You don't know everything at once. You build up life. You learn as you go along, and so it's important that somebody that had gone ahead of you infuse something into your life that will make it. It helps you to go ahead with speed, or that without mentorship you will do it all right. Which I'm not saying that when you haven't got a mentor in your life doesn't mean that your life cannot. No, you can, but you go at a slow pace because you have no idea, you are learning. But with somebody who's already gone through it, they just give you that information, they give you that experience, that tool that you need, and it gives you that speed that you need, so you can go ahead speedily better than somebody who hasn't got a mentor in their lives. So mentorship is very important. We all need somebody to speak in our lives, somebody to share their life story with us, and also the types of mentorship, the informal types, is that there is no structure per se, that this is how you do it, that's how you have to go about it. If somebody sees you and they admire you for something you are doing, it means that they want something from you. They want to learn something from you. And so that becomes an informal way that you can help the person. They can come and ask you questions. They will come, oh, this is what I'm going to, what do you think? They will ask you your idea. It's a mentorship, but informal, right? You go to your mom and ask her, this is what's happening in my home. What would you do, or what did you do when you were, having children, or when you were in marriage? She'll be able to tell you. She'll be able to give you the tools that she used. So there's no structure per se, but it helps you build your life according to how you want it, or I want to see you succeed, and I will give you. I do that a lot. There's something about me, I don't know, but if I see somebody and I see a potential in that person that they don't see themselves, I will draw you close. I will bring you closer, and I'll let you know that this is what I see in you. If you allow me, it's not that I know it all, but the little that I know, I can help you with. The mentorship, you can ask somebody to mentor you, or if you're a mentor and you see somebody with a potential that you can help them, you can also approach them, so that you can build that relationship, that rapport, and help that person. So
I'll come to you.
So it's not a structure. I don't want, because we are doing, I don't want it to be the structure. This is how we do it in our workplace. I want normal life mentorship, right? I by God's grace, I have mentored a lot of people, young people, right? In the past, I wasn't I had young people in my home, but how I was brought up, and when I first came into this country, I looked at it and I said, no, I'm not interested, right? Yeah, but then I had to change that mindset, because what I'm seeing, if I don't step in, somebody's life might end up the way it shouldn't. So I decided to change that mindset and begin to help. So I will encourage you. I will speak to you. You can come to me. Sometimes I will have kids in my home. They will come and stay here. Just having normal conversation. You impact them greatly without you knowing, or the person even knowing that. So I have mentored a lot of young people, a lot. And recently I decided, God laid something on my heart to do by starting a group of people that He wants me to mentor. So in ministry, that's what I'm doing. It's called The Chosen Vessels. We come together, and then I will share ideas, experiences, what the Word of God is saying, and then gradually we are building each other. People come with their challenges. People will come and ask questions. People will come and say that, oh, this area I am strong, I'm doing well there. You encourage them to move on. So you don't need anything from anyone except to sharpen them, make them effective in what they are doing. Make them effective. So that's what I've started doing. And it's not just ministry based, because sometimes we are looking at ministry, you are looking at preaching, you are looking at going to church, but you have to look beyond that. There are people who have challenges, even though they are doing ministry, they have challenges at home. What help can you give them whilst you are helping them in ministry? So we look at those things as well. Look at home, look at the finances, look at the struggle they are going through. What can you do? Have you been through before that you can use it to help them? So that's what I'm doing now. Wherever I am, I want to mentor people. I want to give people the confidence to do what God has called you to do, and also the confidence to do what you desire to do. That is all. It's just giving somebody the confidence that they can do it. If you have done it, they can also do it. Yeah.
Mommy, someone put a question here. Joyful asked that, do we have good and bad mentorship? Like mentors?
Yeah, mentorship itself, I don't think there's any bad mentorship or good. Mentorship is basically good from what I have explained. But there are people who haven't got the mindset about what they want to do with people. Sometimes can be tainted. They probably initially have a good idea, I can help this person. You go to I will help you, and then something will happen, and gradually they will either withdraw or they will not put in what they're supposed to do. Or sometimes their personal experiences, it's not what you want. They become a bad mentor for you because they are taking you where you don't want to go. You understand it? So individuals, mentors, and there are bad mentees, if you can use that word. Because you are not gelling, you are not getting the same thing. What you want to give them is not what they want, and so it will look like the mentorship is not going well. It's just because you are not flowing on the same page. So yeah, there can be bad mentors and there can be bad mentees as well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Any comments?
Okay, so I will give you an example from the Bible. I don't want to read, but there was a story told about a young lady, a woman, a family that moved from Bethlehem of Judah to a place where, at the time there was famine, so they had to travel to that place to be able to settle and enjoy life. It was a short-term goal, but it ended up being 10-year journey. And then, unfortunately, the husband and the 2 sons died. I think the story that most of us will know, Naomi lost her husband, lost the 2 sons. The 2 sons had wives from that place. And so when Naomi heard that God had visited Bethlehem, there is food now, there is peace in that country, she decided to go back. Now, what do you do with the 2 strangers, 2 ladies that your sons have married? You can't go with them because they don't belong to where you come from. So she decided to leave them behind. But there's one of them, initially both of them didn't want to stay. But one of them called me, decided that I will follow you. I will follow you. There is something about you that I wanted to know. There is something about you that I want to experience. He said, your God will be my God. So Naomi has demonstrated God. That's what I'm saying. Mentorship is not a structure. In the corporate world, there's a structure. But there is something about you because of how you serve God, because of how you talk about God, because of how you exhibit the godliness in you. I will want to follow you. I will go with you. Do you understand it? He said, even if it means death, I will die where you will die. what is it that this young lady saw? So sometimes the mentor will not ask the mentee that I will mentor you, but there is something that you see about them. And just to put this as well, it's not everybody that we know in person that can mentor you. There are people we learn from afar. Sometimes we read books and they do something for us. We listen to people's messages and they do something for us. And so that's in an informal mentorship. You know, you are learning, but you don't have that connection with the person. It is very good to have somebody that you can connect with so that they can, whenever you need them, you can contact them. If you read a book, how do you contact the person? So it's a form of mentorship, but I will always encourage the one-to-one, the person-to-person mentorship. So this lady decided that I will go with you. Now she's a stranger. She doesn't come from Bethlehem, Australia. So when they got there, something happened. The woman is old. There is no husband to look after her. There is no husband to feed them. So this lady decided that I'll go and look for work so that we can get food on the table. So this lady, before she left, the woman taught her, when you go, this is how you have to behave. You have to stay back and collect after they have done the work. So there was a mentorship there. She started teaching her how to earn, how to get food, how to bring food home. You understand it? And then she said that at some point told her what to do with the rich man whose farm they were gleaning from. This is what you have to do. And when she did, the story changed for them. The woman became the wife of this rich man. So mentorship can be very, for me, I love the informal mentorship.
Yes.
You know, you learn, you admire somebody, you see something about somebody that you think can impact your life. I want to know, how did you do it? How did you get here? And we need to ask questions. If you don't, then you won't know anything. Otherwise, you have to start and make your own mistake, and it will take you longer to get there than learning from somebody.
Mommy, from what you are saying, a question just came to mind. Let me ask it.
Yeah.
No, during my practicals, I'm so happy that we are doing this topic because I just wanted to leave the questions for one of them, so I didn't bring any questions back. From the way you are speaking, I think I made the best decision that time. As a student nurse, you are given a mentor to train you. So I was in a respiratory ward whereby I've been given a mentor, and the background was a bit different. And this mentor was not having time, like not really teaching me. She just wanted me, because I had a bit of background in Ghana as a nurse and came here. She wanted me to just be doing stuff without learning. Okay, so I had to report her to the manager. So coming into our life now, when you see that first question, can my mom or maybe my pastor, I want to tell me that somebody has to mentor you? And if the person is mentoring and you see that no, this behavior or trait is not good for me, can you question it? How do you go about it?
Okay.
Because with me, it did cost me because the lady didn't let me enjoy the water. I think.
Yeah. I think sometimes the first point of call would be speaking to the person. Why do you do things this way? Because sometimes people's background can make them, or culture can make them act in a certain way. So if you find out from them, they should be able to tell you that this is the reason why I do ABC. Do you understand it? If it's not something, you can express that I'm a bit concerned because this is also how I do my things. There might be a compromise somewhere, but if they decide not to, then it's not for you. So the first point of call is speak to the mentor. If they are not, and in this case, if they are not doing what they're supposed to do, then you can go further. Or if it's a pastor, you can go to them and say, yeah, you assign me to this person. but I'm not comfortable working with them because of A, B, C, D. If there is any concern, the pastor might come in and say that, okay, I want to withdraw you, or I want to speak to the person to see the next approach. If they are still not pulling their weight or they are not meeting your need, mentorship is just basically getting somebody to meet a need that you have or a question you have. If they are not meeting it, then there's no point carrying on. So you can tell your pastor that you're not comfortable with that person, and they might assign you somebody, or if you have somebody in mind that you think can help you, they can. Another thing I also want to point out here is that life is full of different aspects. We are made up of different things, and our needs are different. So if you want a mentor, don't expect to derive your satisfaction from one person. There must be somebody who is very good at communication, right? But they might not be good in other things. They might not be good in relationship. And so if you want to have communication with him and also learn relationship with him, you might be disappointed. You might be very disappointed. And so that's what, so in effect, you can have more than one mentor, depending on the needs that you have or the person, what they can provide you with. So if it's one thing that you know that this person, I'm very sure I've seen them do this, this is how I see them carry themselves, and I think they can help me, just go for the one thing that you know that they can help you with. Don't expect them to give you advice on parenting because they might not be good at that. So a mentor will meet a particular need, not every aspect of your life.
Okay. Okay.
So sometimes we want one person to help us. No, you'll be disappointed.
Yes.
You'll be disappointed. So yeah.
Okay.
So it's very critical. Life is very complex, and it comes with so many needs and so many challenges and so many progressions that we have to make, and we need that person that will. Sometimes a mentor will not even teach you what to do, but they will encourage you that you're on the right path. Keep moving. Okay, you're on the right path, or this journey you are taking might not be the turn to this way. All you need is somebody that can cheer you on, or that can correct you when you are not doing things right. And you need it. You can't do life without, not listening to anybody or watching anybody. Otherwise, you will fall. You will fall.
Mommy Ajewa, you came on. Do you have a question or a contribution with regards to mentorship?
A question or a question at the same time as a contribution. Media baako me kana say. Memfa ne say ya na ye maya omukọ secondary schools no. Un say ya no mukonya e bibi say school mother. Sometimes no school mother no de na koja no bibi a oye bia ono na memfa ne say oba na kwhye ne nsa onim hwe. Enti ono na ebe mentor oba no. Enti memfa ne say nipa no oye me masem a otumi de oba no wugam. So ye Kristo ni nso no odwo esu a ode oba no kọ. Enti me ka say wo oba na frifie no wo de Kristo sum na atrene no. But unfortunately okọ school no mada okonya no ye obi a ompe Kristo asama ye hwe. On de wiase ni gie na disco ni ade obi okọ ase school bi wo ho na eben krom kra otimi dwane de ne ko disco ti ni ade na sa no sa akra no ko hia obi ote sa ekwan be no be fa.
Okay, I think we as parents and I wasn't on the parenting session. But I think as parents, we have a huge responsibility to our children. You are the first mentor of your child. We as parents, we know every little thing, every little bit of things that we have to help our children build a foundation with. So when they step out from home now, they have something they can step on, they can build on. And so if whoever is in their life that is mentoring them, say, I don't know, it's not the right thing, they know.
Yeah.
They know, so they won't follow. But if they don't know, if they don't have that foundation now, whatever comes, they will take along. Mentorship is one thing. If you don't know, how do you teach somebody? So the children themselves, who are mothers, they don't know much.
Yeah.
They don't know much. And so I think it's a responsibility of every parent to make sure that our children are well learned, well spent, well founded before they go out of the home.
Yes.
You know, they know something. They know it and they won't follow. They might not like them, but they know the truth, and the truth will set them free. And you know, we as parents, you know, that it should be our responsibility.
Me that's pa na I know your question. I mean, so me contribution back what me dey can wanna say. Say the diner can say okonya nurse ni a na obi a o mentor no na so de oye na nya ade a o cha na de na mom adwuma na de na eye no. Say bia na say ye mai obi a okohia bibi me de me mfa no say school ho no because ho no na secondary school ho no na akura no obeba abonten akonanim yi a ho na gina ho pa akoten because what primary and elementary ni de watena wo nchen a ba saa mra no na okosua brabo foforo bi e de aba enti as a young parent no se wo study wo ba no yi a wonnim okọ no se de na ne suban sitie e na ofri school ba ye no nso no ensesan ya ba na brabo no mu a wo bekunu enti ntampa na wo betumi a question no na wo hu nipa na okosha ne nsa o kire no sa kwan no na se kwan bi kura be wo mu a ubeko school of visiting time no ubetime ne nipa no akasa and a quite respectful way any die mu a nipa no enha no na mmom ebi kura na obejai oba no kura ma ebi a onko ne nchen bi ma akura no so benya na so bia asua de ama nani agye no ho no no nso atena ne ba bia obi an hete obi na wo de mpai bo nso aboa oba no so wo kan bebre
without them
Yes,
your time is very true. Constant communication with our children, conversation with them. You know, and we have to give them access to come to us when they are not comfortable with things. Because of what
no onia kokoduro na dampone spirit no omwamwan ho ntumi nkọ class kura na nyema hano
untumi nkancho obi. So their former years, you know, if we build that relationship with them now, they can always talk to us.
And courage say obenya bold na ade bi obetumi voice it out.
And you know, we have to teach our children. And yes, when they leave home now, they are very vulnerable. They may be no money, but there's somebody who has gone through life and a negative experience they want to share. That's what they know. So they will share with our children. You know, it's very important. Build them up before they go. Let them know the truth. Choose the truth from lies and all those things. So that when they are confronted with the lies and those things, they are able to say no. But our prayer will go a long way.
Mommy, there's a question here. Mommy Ajewa, thank you so much for requesting to come on. I'll appreciate it if people can request like the way Ajewa did to come and speak. That makes it more easier for Reverend, to support us as well. Today is a big opportunity. Please, let's make use of it. Don't let her just go. It's left with a few minutes. Let's take advantage. She's got all the knowledge for us. Please, let's request and bring our questions. I've got 2 questions here. One is, can you have more than one mentor? From Dickness Maggie, my health, my worth.
Okay, thank you very much. I think I've spoken about that because depending on the needs you have and the person that you want to mentor you, If they are not able to provide you with a certain need, there's no need committing that need to them. Right? So if what you need, they are very good with, go to them. If there are any other things that you think you need that they don't have access to, they haven't been through it, they don't have information on that, they have no experience on that, there's no need asking them to mentor you on that. So you can have more than one. You can have as many mentors as you want, depending on what you need. If it's financial literacy that you need, you find somebody who has got information and experience on that field. If you are looking for somebody that will help you to grow in your prayer life, you can't go to the person who does finances. Do you understand it? So you can have more than one mentor depending on the needs that you have.
Yeah, thank you very much. There's another one. How can I better position myself for new opportunities? Wow.
I think one of the things that is very important that we do is that for you to be able to step out to say that I need another opportunity, you have to review, you have to assess, where am I? Okay, where am I? And if this is where am I, what else do I need? So for you as a person, you need to sit down and plan your life, plan what you want, where you want to go in life. Then when you have had that done, look for somebody who had gone through that journey to help you. That's the best opportunity that you can. Assess yourself, make sure that where you are, you have come far, or you are struggling where you are, but I need to move on. What do I do? What do I need to do? Do I have to study? Do I have to do this? You put all those things in place and then find somebody that can help you going forward, what to do, what applications to have, and all those things. So yeah, it's a very good question. Check it yourself and find somebody that can help you, because there are so many opportunities out there, and you need somebody who has been through that to help you to get to that place.
Wow. Wow, that's a powerful answer. Thank you, Reverend Cynthia. Thank you so much. What are some of the mistakes you have made? Hey, a bit personal, and the less you have learned from it.
Wow.
Reverend.
This one.
Wow, this one is very. Hey.
Now, yeah. I think
bad no.
I think for me, in the past, I wanted to know things myself. So I'll do my research, and like I said, wasting time on learning when somebody had already that foundation that I can just jump on and build. So in the past, I think I wasted time learning rather than, having, and it slows you down. It really slows you down. A journey that can take you a month, because you have no idea where you're going, you are starting all over and everything. It can take you a year. And I think these are the things that I've done in the past. I've been in ministry for very long, if I can remember, decades. Yeah, but it took me some time for me actually to get to the point to say that now I'm ready. Because all those years that I did, I was just taxiing around. I was just learning on my own terms. And when I came to a person that I could learn from, it changed it. It changed everything for me. So that I would say that the delays and the slowing down and the lack of progress was a result of me trying to do things my own way or building it myself. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Another question here. Brother Richard, you want to come on? I'll put you on, okay? Mm-hmm. And self-assessment led to self-development. Is that a question or self-assessment?
That in response to what I said.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. We are here to learn from man. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's the response. He's laughing. Thanks for sharing your wisdom with us, mommy. Yes, thank you, Reverend. God bless you so much. Um, our lady, she says, how can we approach goal setting and achieving career goals? Wow. How we can approach our goals and setting.
Yeah. And I think, like I said earlier on, what is it that you want? You can only set goals when you have a vision. And so you need to set your vision. In the next 5 years, this is where I want to go. This is where I want to get to. So have your vision first, and then you set your goals as how you want to get there. Your goal setting will come in stages.
Yeah.
Do a long-term goal, do a short-term goal, and then you work towards it. So vision first, your goal setting, who is coming along with you, whose idea do you need, whose involvement do you need, how long is it going to take me to take this first step, how long is it going to take me for the second step, whose idea do I need for the third step. So you are setting your goals. Don't just make it one. Break them down and tackle them step by step. That is it. But without the vision, there's no goal setting. You can't. What are you setting goals on? So vision is very important. Then you set your goals, and when you set your goals, all those people you have in mind that can help you. If it's education that you want, you need to put yourself out there to educate yourself. I always say that I went to nursing when I was 45 years old. Okay, it's a dream that I had so many years ago. At the age of 45, I put myself through education. Right. There were people along the way, like the mentors, the lecturers, and everything that helped me to be able to come out, equipped and informed to practice. So that's very important. I have 3 years ahead of me. First year, this is what I'm going to do. Second year, this is what I'm going to do. So you set your goals in stages until you get to the end of it. Then bring people who can help you, who had gone through it, who had done it before, who had those experiences. When you have those people, then you can put those things together and be able to establish what you want to do. So vision, goal setting, and then you have the career. What career do you want to? So the vision must come along with the career that you want. Don't go and study nursing when you want to do finances. So yeah, the career projection must be embedded in your vision.
Wow.
So when you have gone through that, then you tackle the career. I've studied, I've gone through this, I've been equipped, I've been sharpened through this. Let me go for the vision. Let me go for the application. Let me go for the business. Let me go for the ministry, because you have equipped yourself for it. So these are the 3 stages I will encourage. Vision, goal setting, and then you go for the career that you want.
Dickness, you said you are taking notes. Wow. Me too, I'm putting it here. Wow. Vision, career, and goals. Wow. We need to okay, how can we approach those? God bless you, ma. I'm learning. God bless you. Okay, I'm taking it. Yeah, me too, I'm learning. Have vision. Edward Sutherland.
Yes.
He said we should also have vision to build capacity for starting.
Yes. I was going to touch on capacity building. Sometimes when we go through our visions and goals and careers that we want, it ends there. But there is more. There is more we can have. There is more we can do. And so we need to set ourselves up to build capacity, build room to do better, to go further. So when you get the career you want, it doesn't end there. There is much more that you can become. There's much more that you can do. And so that must be the next step after you've gotten your career. Progress, go further, go much more. Because there's so much. We are made of, elastic. We can expand, we can grow. And so that must be building capacity will build you up for the next step or the next stage of your career, the next stage of your life. Capacity building, you have to learn. You have to do advanced learning. Advanced learning, have people who have gotten beyond the stage you are in. Tap those information, tap those from them, and you can build that capacity that will benefit not just you, but those around you, your children, your colleagues, your friends, people around you can benefit from. When you build capacity, what is it for? It's for people around you as well.
Mommy, did you come on by accident or you have a question again?
Oh no, by accident.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Any 2 more questions before we crown it a successful day? I hope everyone is learning new. Wow, having capacity to learn more. It's very, very important.
Yeah. And also, if I may say this, when you have been mentored, your aim should be that you become better than how do we say? You want to become better version of yourself, and if possible, better than the person who have mentored you. Because, like I said, you didn't start from the beginning. You started from here where you have, so you have the opportunity to build further. And so when somebody mentors you, your aim is that I want to become better so that I can also help other people.
Wow. Jacqueline said we are learning today, pal. SK. You are not late, SK. At least there's questions, so you can come on with your question. Mommy got just 3 minutes, so just bring your questions before we crown it a successful day. Our lady is asking, what skills do you think is essential in order to build capacity for success? What skills?
That's a broad question. Skills are important. Whatever we do in life, we need skill. What is it that you want to be successful at? That's the first question. Why? What do I want to be successful at? Is it business? Is it ministry? Is it family life? When you have that in mind, then you go back to the vision, go back to the goal setting, because your goal setting is going to take you further than where you are. And that will help you. So learning, reading, studying, asking questions can build that capacity. It will help you expand than where you are. Right. So have that goal, have that vision of what success means to you, what it is that you want to be successful at. When you have that, you are able to work your way up to become successful. So this is the skill of learning, thinking, right? We need to think ahead of ourselves and see. That's another seeing is a vision. When you are able to do that, there is no way you cannot be successful. But sometimes you want to be successful, but you have no idea how to get to it. And so it becomes just a dream that we have without any ability to go there. So, yeah.
So, Mommy, from what you are saying, then I think that even in marriage, to be successful, you have to, work towards that. You need to have like a mentor. You are looking at someone to also do that.
Yes. In marriage, yes. Marriage is
You know
difficult.
that?
Marriage is difficult. Yeah, but you have to have that. What do I want in my marriage? What do I want for the marriage?
Okay.
But when you have that, then you are able to work your way, because like I said, marriage can be difficult.
Yes.
Does it mean that anything that happens I need to work out? No, because I have a goal that I want to achieve. I have a successful plan in my mind that I want to achieve. So when things happen, you address them, you work on them so that you move to the next level. The more you go through these things, the more you are built for the next level. And so sometimes challenges will compel us to grow and grow capacity. You understand? Because the goal is you have to accomplish it. If you don't put yourself through certain things and you think life will come just easy for you to have success, that we will disappoint ourselves. And so have that success in mind, but work your way towards it. When challenges come, you are able to overcome it. When you are not sure, you are able to ask somebody. When you see things that are not in line with what you want to see, what do? Review, assess it, and then you take that step to help you. So every aspect of life is very important that we look at it before we get to where we want to be.
Wow. Every aspect of life. Every aspect of life. Thank you so much, Robin. So, family, we have to call it a day. Thank you so much, Reverend Cynthia. Thank you so much. You have blessed me. Thank you for your time. Thank you for this knowledge. I know it's going to stay with us for a long time. And a lot of us are going to be blessed by it. From the evidence of what everyone is saying, I know that you have, educated us. Me personally, I've learned 2 or more. I have. Thank you so much. And I don't take this day for granted. And I know that if I call on you again, you'll be more than happy to come and grace our life. And God bless your husband, for giving you your
Thank you.
And your beautiful daughters. And everyone, thank you so much for joining Diana's Diaries. Thank you, Lady Maggie, for all your questions. Thank you, Mami Ajewa, for requesting to come on and also contribute. Everybody, thank you. Mommy, your last remarks to Diana's Diary. As a special big reverend like you, please. What?
I think you were doing amazing, Diana's Diary. You're doing amazing, and I just want people to take it seriously. You shouldn't take it for granted. Sometimes if you know something or you know someone, you take things lightly, but it is here to build. It is here to encourage. It is here to bring us to that place that we have desired for a long time to be. And so God bless you so much for what you are doing. I pray for more grace for you. And I pray for divine wisdom so that we are able to lead and direct and teach and encourage and bring people together so their lives will be prosperous and successful. God bless you for all the things that you are doing.
Thank you, Mommy. God bless you so much. I pray that you live long. I pray that God give you more wisdom to empower us to be a blessing to us all the time. Yamika, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone.